Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this Sunday. We have like a mini release today. We have just 8 fabrics for you that I'm hoping you're going to like, the 8 that we've got. We have some which are nice for summer and some nice trans-seasonal style fabric bases. So we don't really have anything specifically for winter today. It is very, very close to the official end of winter, so we are moving on and giving you some stuff ready for the warmer weather. So the first one is something new. I love it. I hope you guys are going to like it as well. This is called Rose Metallic and it's a poly knit. I'm just going to fold it in half so that you can see it a little bit better. This particular fabric, if you're going to make a dress or a skirt or something like that, you're probably going to need a slip underneath it. Because when the light shines on it, it is going to be a little bit see-through. So it's hard to pick it up because the light's catching it and kind of throwing it back a little bit. But you can see it's got, they're not quite, well, I guess they're kind of pleats. They're very, very small pleats. See those vertical lines there? They're just, it kind of looks like a little pleat. It's just a little bit of texture. So this fabric you wouldn't have to iron, which is fantastic. It is, things always look really see-through here, remember, so keep that in mind. So this looks crazy see-through. It's not that insanely see-through, but you might need to line whatever you make or do a little slip just for a bit of modesty if you need to. It is really, really beautiful stuff. It's just gorgeous. So it's only 180 GSM, so it's really nice and lightweight, which means it has really beautiful drape. It is 93% poly, 7% spandex. So it's got some pretty firm stretch. It's got some a little bit of stretch vertically as well, and there's your drape. So it's just black on the back. You can see those lines a little bit there, and then this gorgeous rose metallic on the front. I just love it. So obviously finding a thread to match this one was a little bit tricky for me. I mean, you could try black, I guess, or you might just have something at home. Well, the other thing, I haven't actually checked out whether this would work or not. We do have some invisible thread, so it's basically just, you know, transparent. So that might be something that works, but sometimes I think you can still see that as well, and it kind of depends on the fabric as to whether it's going to work well or not. So maybe just a little tester piece to check it out. But this is the Rose Metallic Poly Knit, and it is beautiful. Okay, the next one is what I am wearing today, and this is an Athletic Performance. So we've had one other print in Athletic Performance, which is the Drill Sergeant, and then this one as well. And this actually went out in a sub box, so we do have a little bit left over, so we thought we'd put it up for you guys. I absolutely love it. It's called Grey Cheetah Athletic Performance, and it is 80% poly, 20% spandex, and 240 GSM. I made my own little top today, so I wanted one of the you know, the twisty style tops. I didn't do a great job of it. I would make some changes for the next one. I think the twisty band bit for this needs to be wider, needs to be bigger, because I've got a really small hem on this, and when you have a small hem it often rolls up and shows the other side of the fabric, and I think you'd be able to see the twisty detail a little bit more as well if it was a thicker band. But also with the print, I think it kind of disappears a little bit into the print there. So this is just an Entice Me, which I've been using a bit lately for a top, and I did the high neck version. This is a size I always do, but again, I did not account for the stretch of the fabric. 2 sews in a row. Well, actually, there was one in between that was fine, but still. I've done it a bit lately, haven't I? So because this is Athletic Performance, it's got some really stiff stretch, you know, it's a really firm stretch, and I didn't account for that. Look, it's fine, but it's probably a little bit more snug than I would like. It's comfortable, it's no problem. It just, you know, Doesn't leave much to the imagination. Okay, so the athletic performance. It's just beautiful. So I made a top like this. I mean, you could exercise in this top, but I'm not much of an exerciser, so I would probably just wear this casually. So I made this because athletic performance is beautiful for workout gear, but it doesn't just have to be for workout gear. And I think Mel, when she sewed up the drill sergeant athletic performance, she did the same thing. She made, I think, a pair of pleats to meet you or something like that, some dressier pants. So beautiful for leggings and workout wear. It doesn't have to just be workout wear. So it's got some really firm stretch to it, both ways. Amazing for leggings, beautiful as leggings. And there's your drape. So this one I put with 1629. And we don't have a direct coordinating fabric like a grey that matches beautifully with it, but being black and grey, so many colours will look really nice with it. So this is the grey Cheetah athletic performance. Okay, now this one is super, super pretty. It's called Summer's End, and it's another DTY. DTYs have been so popular this year. I'm so glad because they are just such a beautiful base for summer. They're really nice. How pretty is this? I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. The colours are amazing. So DTY is 95% poly, 5% spandex. It's about 170 GSM. It's got nice stretch. Drape. And it just feels like a slinky knit. It's not ridiculously slinky. So we can fold it and put it down and it stays in its fold, which is a good test of its slinkiness. Some fabrics you fold it and you put it down and it just kind of floats out into a puddle. So it's not so slinky that it won't stay in its fold. And it's not crazy slippery to sew. Like, you know, it's quite, you know, it doesn't slip on itself too much, so it's fine to sew. But it just gives it that cool touch, which is nice and what we want in summer, right? Okay, so thread-wise, I did 1617 with this one. And then we matched this up with pumpkin spice, cotton spandex, mustard, double brush poly, and green, double brush poly, and bright red, double brush poly. So there's lots of colours that can go with this one. Make a nice little staple for summer. Nice pair of shorts or a skirt or something like that, and then a few tops to match in the different solid colours, and you'll have a few different outfits there. Beautiful, Summer's End, DTY. All right, now this one is just gorgeous. It's a double brush poly, and we're all double brush polys now. It's a really beautiful, soft double brush poly. We had a fabric over winter, and it was the same print but different colourways, and it was called All Yours. And this one is called All Mine. Isn't it gorgeous? The colours are spectacular, and the feel of it is amazing. So brush poly is like a poly knit, like that Summer's End, but it's been brushed on both sides, which makes it so, so soft. And it does create a bit of extra warmth because of the brushing. It is beautiful and stretchy. And it has really great recovery on that stretch. So if you stretch it out, it'll bounce back again. So it's not going to get bigger on you during the day. So some fabrics, they don't have great recovery, and so they just get a little bit bigger on you as the day goes on. This will fit you the exact same in the evening as it did in the morning. So this one, I didn't do a match in thread because there's so many different colours, but it looks really nice with dark navy. And the dark navy would be great to tone it down if you wanted to. If you think, oh, that's lovely, but gee, those colours are a bit bright, the dark navy will tone that down a little bit for you. And then blush, tri-blend in there as well, lovely for summer. Aqua, double brush poly. Gorgeous. I wonder if the neon pink would match. It's not on there, so maybe it didn't match. Okay, all mine. Double brush poly. I do really like it. I think I need a top out of that one. Okay, next. This one is called Naive. A double brush poly again, and it's just a really pretty floral. Nice light colours for spring that is about to be upon us. Isn't that pretty? Some earthy tones in there. Really nice. So again, nice stretch both ways. I can find the other way. Nice drape. Now this one I put with thread 1453, which is just kind of like a beigey colour. So which is what this background is. It's not actually cream or ivory, it's just a really light beige. And off-white modal is the only match that we could find for this one. Okay, that's Naive double brush poly. Now a print that you have seen before, Wild Thing. We've had a few Wild Things, and this one is just a good old monochrome Wild Thing. So it's just called Wild Thing in monochrome. Lovely and soft again. I really love this print. I think it's a really nice size, the print. Really nice. Beautiful and soft, great stretch. Really nice drape. So double brush poly is a beautiful fabric for leggings. It's lovely and comfortable. It's so nice for dresses, tops, pants, skirts, even, you know, a lightweight cardigan. It's beautiful for that. There's so much that you can do with it. Such a lovely, versatile fabric. And if you do find it warm, but you'd like to wear it when it gets a bit warmer, just make something loose fitting and flowing. There's some airflow coming through, then it really helps to keep you nice and cool. So thread number 1000 for this one, and we just matched it up with ivory. But because it's basically black and white, you can put any colour with it, and it will look great. Wild Thing in monochrome double brush poly. We're going to get through this video really quickly today with only 8 fabrics. I've only got 2 left. This is another nice light coloured spring toned fabric. This one's called Windswept Garden. And another really pretty fabric. It's got some really nice colours in there. Same stretch again as the others. Again, this print isn't too big either, which is nice. So I'll put this with thread number 1000 again. And matched it up with the ivory, double brush poly, and French mauve, which is a 250 GSM modal, but that's a really lovely match. And crimson, double brush poly. I can pick it up. There we go, to match in with those darker flowers there. Very pretty, Windswept Garden, double brush poly. Alright, and just like that, we're up to our Lush Sunday special. It was so quick. So our Lush Sunday special is just one fabric that we have each week that's a little bit cheaper than the rest, and it's that price just for Sunday. Just for those people who haven't bought from Lush before or haven't tried this fabric base before, we hope that it'll just make it a bit easier to jump in and give it a go. So this one's called Springtime. I'm going to step back so you can see it because it's so pretty. Gorgeous blue background, big pink flowers, and some white and taupey coloured flowers in there as well. Really, really pretty. I love that background colour. It's gorgeous. So it's a double brush poly, so it stretches the same as the others. Really nice stretch. Really nice soft stretch. It's not difficult to stretch, but as I said, it pops back in again, which is great. So it keeps the same stretch all day. Now I don't have a thread to match this one, but we put it with Sienna, which is a double brush poly, and Pasture to match in with those leaves there. This is a cotton spandex, and Coral double brush poly, which is super pretty, really cute. So this is your Lush Sunday Special, Springtime Double Brush Poly. And that's all of them. How long have we been? Oh, 15 minutes. Maybe I have been talking more than I thought I was. Sorry about that. Okay, so these are now live on the website, www.lushfabrics.com.au. You can get them there and you can view our full range there. We have, as you can see behind me, a lot of fabrics available. We have our competitions running in Facebook, on our page and in our group. So be sure to enter those before they close, and I'll be back again next week with some more goodies for you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.